You alright, guys? How you doing? Hope everyone's okay and well and enjoying the Friday evening on the 10th of December 2021. I am your host with the most, Malk, for the final time this season for the GT Supercars series, sponsored by Shell Roman Motorsports. Check them out, guys. Please check them out. And it looks like they're about to do the qualifying already in about 4 minutes. I do apologise for the lateness again, as always, but we'll get through all the situation itself. Christian, 137.861. Ink Holmes did a 38.2. Andy, 138.4. That's a good time. Samba, 138.6. My previous time. Sarge did a 140.9. Yes, Samba did a 38.1. So he moves up to second place. Popovich did a 38.7. Cam did a 138.8. Baldwin did a 138.9. The Rosman, aka Craig Thomas, is in 139.4. Frowny, aka Dean Atkinson, who's automatically relegated with the well, let's say he's already got like 30 odd points this season, and there's no chance he'll try and survive to get out of the relegation, so he'll be going down to WTSC next season. Sarge with a 140.969, so he's under a lot of pressure. Gareth Morris, who's not got a time yet, but while the qualifying is still going on, and because there's not much time, I will have to show the standings after the first race. It's not the official ones. Well, I say not the official ones. They're the official ones before this race, but I just didn't realise they started the timing right here, right now, as well. So there are some drivers to watch out for this evening. Not only for the relegation zone battle, because there's so much at stake. Damien Black, aka Pais, is in 4th place at the moment with 138.2. Actually, he's dropped himself down because someone's just moved up. It looks like Cam's moved up to 3rd. I tell you what, while the qualifying is still going on, I'll do this very quickly so you can see why it's so close at the top. Of the standings as we're going to keep going. That's why I'll try and do it as quickly as possible for you guys, so you can see the battle of the, not only from the relegation zone, but also from the top end as well. So like I said, the title's going to be decided, as well as the relegation places, the other 2 places. So there's 3 that will go down and 3 will come up from the WTSC. Gareth Morris did a 38.374, so he moves up to 7th place. So that's a good time for Gareth Morris. Damien Black, again, Darren Pease, is in 2nd place at the moment. But again, good opportunity for him to get ahead of Inga Holmes, who is Adam Morgan. So Christian, aka Scrap Drifter, is in 1st place in the qualifying. I did say he was a dark horse this season. Osman did a 38.590. You got Sarge 140.566, so he needs to step up a gear. Charizard, legend, you legend. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hi, Malcolm, how are you? I am doing very well. I can't believe this is the last race of the season. But let's hope we have with a bang, like a silly bang moment as well. But I hope you're okay, well, as always. Baldwin did a time. I'm sorry for the speed of the positions. Baldwin did a 38.6, who moves up to 10th. So, regarding the title itself, There's so many points at stake. I know I put Sampa in. I know it's normally between the top 4, but Sampa might have a slight chance, depending on how Christian, Damien, Inga Holmes, and also Gareth Morris play their cards tonight. That's the big question of it all. I believe time has run out. And Christian does not improve his time, but Gareth Morris did. Gareth Morris did move himself to 4th. That's a good time for him. Where's Sampa? This is the Fuji International Speedway circuit. Charles says, I'm okay. Good luck for the race, everyone. Yeah. I hope we don't have any controversies, shall we say. I hope we don't have any issues. Looks like Craig Thomas has had a bit of an issue. So, depending on where he was on the standings, we have to wait and see. It looks like Sampa's coming up to the last corner now. Memorex is still 38.251. He moves up to 5th. That's a good time for him as well. Damien in 2nd place still. But can Sampa spoil the party? He might have a good chance at it. He might get pole. He has! Oh, brilliant! Brilliant time there from Sampa. Out of nowhere. And he's using the special livery. I wonder if that's to give him some extra spooce. As always. Is anyone doing their laps? Is anyone else doing their laps? I don't believe anyone else has done their lap. I'm not sure what position Craig Thomas, aka the Rossman, did. So I would just try. I'm sorry about that for the pause, because I just wasn't sure what's going on from Craig Thomas, because he just left the session. So we've got 1 minute of the stand down of the qualifying itself. I think everyone's all done their laps. Yeah, I think everyone's all done their laps. So it'd be interesting to see. I don't know if Craig Thomas will. I don't know if Craig Thomas will try and come back in. If he doesn't, then he misses out on some decent points. So, but yeah, just have to wait and see how it goes. I'm sorry if you hear any background noises at all, but hopefully we'll try and keep on going with the race itself. But yeah, it's been. Nick says sadly Craig won't be back. Okay, I wasn't sure because I just seen the message on the chat itself. I wasn't sure whether he was going to come back or not. So Craig Thomas will not be able to join in. Let me just go back to the standings quickly. So yeah, I thought Craig Thomas was in the mid, just in the bottom half, and worried about it as well. That's the big question of it all. So Sampa, out of nowhere, in the Fuji International Speedway circuit, is in pole position in 1st place, and then you got Christian, who holding on for much of that qualifying, could not hold on for that. He's in 2nd place. Damien Black is in 3rd. Gareth Morris is in 4th. Memorex is in 5th. Cam 6th. Inga Holmes 7th. Lee is in 8th as well. I wish everyone all the very best of luck, and please respect the title holders and the relegation battles as well. 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Christian moves up to 1st. Christian just moves up to 1st, but can Sampa go on the inside line? He has. He's going to try. Oh no! Contact between Memorex and Gareth Morris, but hopefully that's not going to cause too much havoc. But there's so much carnage at the back. Mad. Oh my god, we've got a 3 to bed. We're at a 3 to bed moment at the back of the grid, but they're still battling out between Gareth Morris and Damien Black. Fuji does not help as well. Memorex is going side by side with Popovic. Popovic trying to go on the under pressure moments as well. Oh my god, they're trying to go on the inside. Popovic! Oh, come on! Come on! You want this move! And he has! He has won this move. Hello, Boris. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you came well. Yes, this is the Gran Turismo Sport. How you doing? Hope you came well. Oh, who's that? Who's that just got... Oh, there's been contact. There's been contact. Inga Holmes has got off and he's lost a few positions. So I don't know whether he's had any contact, but he's going to try to push as quickly as possible, because otherwise he's going to lose out to the ahead of them. And this is not good news for Adam Morgan at the moment, the way it looks at the minute. Oh my God, Popovic trying to hold on ahead of Cam. 4-6 players. Ingham still struggling. He's still struggling. Popovic trying to go on the inside line, but he cannot do it. Try and use that slipstream as much as possible. Christian trying to hold on against Sampa at the lead as well. Andy and Memorex is having a good battle for 8 and 9. Memorex is going to have to try and make the move on the inside line. Or can Baldwin? Come on! Come on! Oh, I thought he was going to go for it then. I thought he was going to go for the move, the silky move. But I think he might do, because Memorex has made the move to Andy. Andy made a massive mistake at turn 1. And now he's under a lot of pressure because actually Andy's not under a lot of pressure because he's trying to make the move against Memorex. Memorex, oh, still 2 in the bed moment. Still 2 in the bed moment. Andy got himself back up to 8th. Andy's got himself back up to 8th and still battling out. Oh, brilliant! Oh, contact. There's contact between Andy and Memorex, but they're still going. They're still going. Baldwin's going to have to go around the outside. You know, he was teasing. He was absolutely teasing. I don't know what happened to Lee, because he went from 8th down to 11th. But, yeah, it's just under a lot of pressure. Oh, Andy lost it. Oh, Baldwin caught the back of Memorex, so I'm hoping that's not going to cause too much havoc. But Baldwin's move goes around the outside, but he cannot do it. He cannot do it at all. Still trying to do it. And also, I forgot to say, Baldwin's also got a special livery as well, the Christmas-themed livery as well. So that's 2 liveries for this evening. So watch out for them this evening. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry about that, Baldwin, if you're watching it back. Memorex is trying to put the pressure on. Well, I say put the pressure on. He is under a lot of pressure from Baldwin in 10th place. I'll have to go back to the lead. I'll see this move, and then I'll probably have to go back up to the lead, because Lee could be closing in on this battle between Memorex and Baldwin. Baldwin going to have to go on the inside line. It looks like. Well, Andy's just keeping it cool, keeping it calm, keeping it real. I can't believe I said that quick. Even I lost the plot as well. And Lee's also catching up. Lee's going to try and make the move on 11th, but he cannot do it. He cannot do it at all. Let's just go back to the leader itself, because we haven't mentioned about it. Christian still holding on against Sampa, who had a great qualifying. Christian trying to do everything he can. So just waiting to see what's going to happen so far. So just waiting to see what's going to happen from this perspective as well. Christian trying to hold on for dear life. Sampa in second. I just don't know. At this stage at the moment, Christian could have a fighting chance of winning the title. I say a fighting chance because there's so much points at stake. You can't afford to make a silly mistake. And oh my God, who's at the back of the grid? Looks like Inghams and Popovic are having a good battle. Inghams trying to hold on the inside against Popovic. Oh, Inghams still holding on for dear life for 5th. But he might lose that to Popovic. No, actually, will you two pick a position? Please pick a position. But they don't want to do it. They don't want to stick. So at the moment, you got Inghams still battling out, but Popovic putting away. Cam's under a lot. Cam's putting Inghams under a lot of pressure. But again, this is not what Adam Morgan wants at this stage. He needs to get ahead of Damien, as well as Christian and Gareth Morris, who are all 3 of them are ahead of him, and that is not good news. That is not good news at this stage of the race itself. But again, it's just under a lot, and I say this again, under a lot of pressure. I will have to do the math itself during the racing itself, but I will have to speak to Sarge during the breaks to make sure that the lap was done. Make sure I get the point right, because I don't want to miss out on a wrong point on a wrong person, should we say. But at the moment, let's go back to the lead. It looks like Christian is still holding on for first, Samper in second, Damien Black in third. You got Gareth Morris is in fourth. Oh, Samper's lost. Oh no, he hasn't. He still kept it going. Will Damien Black use the force on him to make the move to second place? Still cannot do it. He still cannot do it at all. I tell you what, the pressure. Oh, Gareth Morris has got a penalty. Gareth Morris has got himself a penalty. He'll have to get rid of it before the start finishing on straight, or just after. Sorry, if it's just after, but you have to get rid of it just before the 150-metre board marker as well. That's what I've been told anyway, unless I've got that completely wrong. But either way, Christian slowly, I say this again, slowly catching up, but cannot do anything about it. Cannot do anything about it at the moment. But Damien, advantage Damien at the minute, because like I said, he'll have some decent points whatever happens tonight. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the Eldar Sim Racing YouTube channel for all the live racing itself. We are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight, guys, if we can. We're aiming for at least 10 likes. Would be a massive help to myself as the commentator, Malk, and also to Eldar Sim Racing on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, as always, guys. This is round 8. This is the final round of the GT Supercars series, sponsored by Shell Lawman Motorsports. Damien, please check her out. Please check her out. She's absolutely amazing. I say that again, absolutely amazing. And she does everything in the brands and promotion media sector as well. So make sure you check them out. Looks like Eldar still holding on for fifth against Popovich. They're having a good battle. Andy and Cam are having a good scrap. So we'll watch that for a bit, because the top three are a little bit spread out. Well, they're not making the moves just yet. So there you go. Can Andy hold on, or can Cam trying to make the move? Andy again, who joined in late. He was under a lot of pressure to get into the pressure of the the GT Supercar series, and he knew that. He got some decent results either way. He's still got some decent results, but then, like I said, he's under a lot of pressure to avoid the relegation. He's just a place ahead, but again, it's advantage to him because he's got the points, and that's what he needs, the points. Popovich still trying to make the move, but Lee also in 10. So that could bring Sarge down to 14th, I believe, from the standings. So that is not good news at this stage for Sarge, unless, as I say this again, unless we see dramatic scenes as well. Here we go. Can Andy hold on in this race 1 of round 8? Round 8, race 1 of the GT Supercar series. Can he try and hold on? This would be a great result for him. Whatever happens, massive points to pull away. And Andy, aye! Trying to make the move on the inside and trying to hold on. But will Cam hold on? Cam's trying to put the pressure on. To the bend moment. Boulder is watching it. He's mindful as well, getting some popcorn, because he wants to see some action. And I'm saying this action. He wants to see him make a mistake to make the move to 7th place. But he can't do it. He cannot do it. But remember, Andy's tyre wear always goes at the... Oh my god, that was a bit of lag then. That'll have to be checked by... Oh my god. I'll have to mention it to... I'm going to have to mention it to Sarge. There's Cam's... Cam is a little bit lagging on screen, so... So I have to watch and see. Well, what's going to happen. But I'm hoping that's not going to cause any havoc to Baldwin's race at all. Christian pulling away. They're on the penultimate lap. They're coming up to the final lap in a moment or two. But they're going down the straight now. And this is what I love about the Fuji International Speedway. Cam has, I kind of guessed that was going to happen because he was lagging. So now Christian is on the final lap of this race. Let's have a look at the battle between 5th and 6th. Inga Holmes needs to get himself back up to 5th because he needs to get these points. And he might have a chance. He's trying to get on the inside line at turn 1. He needs to hold on. He needs to hold on as much as possible. So Inga Holmes trying to do everything he can to hold on for 5th, but again, this is not the start he wants. This is not the start he wants. And the battle for the championship. I'll try and do the live standings, and I will try and do it at this stage for the live points. That's not only for the championship, but also for the relegation zone as well. So there's so much people that are under a lot of pressure and they can't afford to mess up. Oh, Popovich made the move! Brilliant! But he comes, this is not good news for him. Either way, this is not good news for him to try and win the title. He needs to get himself back up to 5th at least to challenge. Otherwise, that is it. Where's Christian? Christian's coming up to the final corner now. Will Sampa's either made a mistake or he lost the tyre wear. But well done to Christian, who will be the winner of race 1 of the GT Supercars series. So unbelievable stuff. Damien in 2nd place, Sampa in 3rd, Gareth Morris is in 4th, the Drivers' Championship winner from last season as well. Alongside Popovich. Popovich just got ahead of Inga Holmes for 5th. Inga Holmes 6th, Andy in 7th, good race from him. Baldwin in 8th, Memrexis and Lee, oh that was close. So Memrexis in 9th, Lee in 10th, Sarge in 11th, and Frowney, Dean Atkinson in 12th place. We've got 2 drivers who have had, DNFs really, and that was, who else was it? Craig Thomas, who unfortunately could not carry on with the racing, and also Cam, who's just had a bit of a lag issue, or car issue, shall we say. But now, this is, well done to Christian, aka Scrap Drifter, who's now putting the pressure on, and Adam Morgan as well. So let me save the replay just so that it can be checked. So we'll go through the standings as normal, like the race classification, and then I'm going to try and calculate the result, the points as it is now. So pole position was Sampa, so Sampa had the pole position. Oh god, my pen's gone. So Sampa had the pole position, and Gareth Morris had the fastest lap. So we'll go through that in a minute. So Christian Welter finishes off as a winner in 1st place. We've got Damien Black in 2nd, Sampa in 3rd. After that great qualifying, he drops himself down to 3rd. Gareth Morris is in 4th, Popovich is in 5th, Inga Holmes is in 6th, Andy in 7th, Baldwin is in 8th, Merex is in 9th, Lee is in 10th, Sarge is in 11th, and Froudy, who's in 12th place, with the fastest lap by Gareth Morris with a 1:37.980. That's a good time as well. So try and get the points ready so that I can get it right. So Christian had 20 points. Damien, aka Pais, had 17. Better press that. We should be starting in about 5 minutes time. Piece. You got Sampa 15, but then he had the pole position, so he had 16 points, so that was good. Gareth Morris had 13 points. Oh, oops. 13 points. Popovich had 11. Adam Morgan had 10. So that's what you get with the top 5. Well, the top 5 that I've got for the standings. And now you got the bottom half, which are, well, the relegation zone. So Baldwin was in 8th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gareth Morris and Swire both getting extra points. Oh, okay. That's what I've just been told. Oh yeah, 14. Idiot. Sorry. So, my bad. So Christian has got 21 points. Gareth Morris had 14, but that was with the fastest lap. Sorry about that. Thanks to Sarge for checking the points. I'm so sorry, guys. I will get the standings quickly for you. Baldwin, where was he? 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. Botica, I think that was Memrexis. I believe that was 7 points. Andy White, aka Biggin, he had 9. Sarge, I think that's 5 points. Lee, where was he? That was 6. So this is where it gets even pressure moments. This is where it gets even pressure moments. So that's the points that I've got. I will do the calculation now for you guys, so bear with me. 8:26. So 8:26. We've got 4 minutes anyway, guys. We've got 4 minutes to give you some of the lowdown of while we watch someone to watch. Let's have a look at. Who shall I say? Well, let's have a look at Popovich, because he had some great battles with Inga Holmes. So Adam Morgan. 269. Diabetes 265. 272. 261. 262. 240. Sampa 2329. So at the moment, with the top half, which is the championship standings at the moment, Daniel Pais is in the lead with 272. Adam Morgan did 269. So that's Inca Holmes. So he was in the lead by 4 points. He's lost out by pretty much 3 points gained. Well, lost, shall we say. Yeah, so Daniel Pais 272. Inca Holmes 269. Christian Swire 262, so he's only 10 points behind Daniel Pais. If you can get another 10-point difference, that will be fantastic for him. You got Gareth Morris with 240 and Sampo with 229. So for the relegation zone, as it stands at the moment, you got 2, 42. So at the moment, the relegation zone, as it stands, the way it looks at the moment, Lee Fitzy. So Dean Atkinson, we know that he's already out of the WTSC. So there's 2 places left of the calculation. I'm trying to do this mathly as mathly. I've never heard that before. Mathly as quickly as possible. I'm safe anyway, but it's more Lee, Nick, and yeah, no, Baldwin. I'm just trying to add, just spice it up. That's what it was, just make sure. I think you just managed to survive anyway, so you're okay for now. But I'm just doing the standings quickly. So that was Baldwin. That was commenting on the chat. So here we go. Lee Fitzy 128. Is still in 14th place. Sargent is in 13th with 131. So those two are in the danger zone, as I always say. You've got Andy White with a good result with a 142 points. So the difference between Sargent and Andy is 11 points. Coming up to the race 2. So Andy White's still holding on for dear life. Botica, aka Memrexis, I believe, was 152. Darren Baldwin, I think he's already safe anyway. We've got 164, but I'll still add you in just to spice it up. So that's what it is at the moment. That's what the standings is going to be. So the pressure at the moment for the relegation zone is definitely Sargent and Lee. Lee definitely 14 points. 14 points is the gap between himself and getting out of the relegation zone. So he needs to get a good result against Andy as quickly as possible. But yeah, like I said, as always, each and every race, let's make it a classic, and let's make it as make sure that it's, everyone's all equal. There's no issues or tissues galore as well. Bogdanovich, I haven't seen him tonight, so he knows that he's safe anyway. He'll be in the GT Supercars series next season, either way. But he's not there racing, so I think the drivers to still watch out for, obviously, is the top three. I think Gareth Morris, he needs a good result. He really needs a good result, and I hope that the others really mess up. I can't see that happening. This is race 2 coming up now. This is the reverse grid of the results from race 1. So when Christian started off as a winner in first, he's now starting right at the back of the grid, and this is where everything changes now. Dean will start off in first, Sarge is in second, Lee in third, Merex is in fourth, Baldwin in 5th, Andy in 6th, Inga Holmes is in 7th, Popovich is in 8th place. I wish everyone all the very best of luck, as always, on the GT Supercar Series, sponsored by Shell Lombard, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys! Who will try and get a good start? Sarge has done another good start against Dean. Dean will try and put the pressure on, but they're trying to make the move on the inside of turn 1. What's going on? Merex is trying to hold on for 3rd. Lee drops down to 5th. Baldwin moves up to 4th. Oh my god, this is insane. Insane in the membrane as well. Baldwin trying to keep on the inside against Lee. Lee's going for the outside. Oh no, he's caught it. No. He caught the curb. Lee has caught the curb and lost it. That is not what you want at this stage. I think he got caught by the curb. I'm sure he caught by the curb. Unless I'm mistaken, he did caught by the curb. He tried to go around the outside. He went too far out to the side, got off the track. And when he tried to get back on, he caught Baldwin off guard. And who's that? Who's that? Popovich and Christian. Oh no! Contact! Contact between Christian and Inga Holmes. Oh my god! This is not what you want. Oh my god! That will probably have to be checked by stewards to find out what's going to happen. Christian. Well, they're both. And we'll have to have another look again, but at the moment I can't at the minute. But Christian will try and hold on for as long as possible. Andy in 5th place. Popovich is in 6th. Sampa and Gareth Morris in 7th and 8th. Gareth Morris try and put the pressure on. He will try and use the situation. 2 in a bed moment. 2 in a bed moment. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, this is pressure. Pressure moments now. Gareth Morris is dropped back. He's dropped back. He can't make the move. He's going to have to do a bonsai. No, he can't. But who's that? Christian trying to put the pressure on Andy in 4th. And also you got Frowny and Memerexis. Memerexis just got ahead of Frowny. Oh no, Frowny's holding on. Frowny, who's not giving up a fight. Even though he's dropped down to the WTSC next season, he's still not giving up. And fair play to him. That's what I love to see about the drivers who never give up at all. But Andy, oh my god, this is 2017 2017 15 13, so that's 7 points. This is going to be close to the wire for this relegation. So Christian drops down to 5th. Now, again, I don't know if Inga Holmes went to try and go on the inside or Christian trying to go on the inside of that corner, because that's always the awkwardest corner at the Fuji International Speedway circuit. But again, that's a talking point. Either way, because Popovic went off. He went off track, he lost it completely, and that's what happened to the first few drivers in the first race. And Christian goes back to fourth, and he drops down. Andy drops down to fifth. That is 9 points now. Popovic will try. Popovic will try and make the move on to Andy. Andy trying to push as much as possible. Oh my god, this is going to be... Come on! Come on, you want this move? The Silk is smooth with the move. Popovic, no! Popovic lost it. Popovic has lost the move. He wasn't dancing till the night away. But he can't do it at all. He cannot do it at all. Gareth Morris under a lot of pressure from Sampa. Sampa's having a great race so far. I know he's in 7th at the minute, but either way, it's still, he had 3rd place in the first race. But still fantastic stuff. So I have to wait and see how it goes at the minute. So we have to wait and see how it goes now. Gareth Morris trying to put the pressure on in 7th, but he's under a lot of pressure from Lee and Damien and Cam at the minute for 9th, between 8th and 11th. And you have to wait and see how it goes at the minute now. So just putting it under a lot of pressure. But here we go. Can we see if Gareth Morris trying to hold on against Lee, who's in 9th place at the moment. Damien's in 10th place. But remember, these guys have to do the medium tyre stint at least once during the rounds. I'm so sorry if you heard any background noise again. Hopefully that will not happen again. But yeah, under a lot of pressure from this moment. Gareth Morris trying to put the fantastic pressure on Sampa. But at the moment, Popovic, Sampa trying to make the move on the inside. It's going to have to be a bonus move. Gareth Morris also on the bonus move as well. So Gareth Morris doing everything he can, but if Lee can get another position, it might help his position for contact. Oh, contact! He's trying to caught the curb, but caught Gareth Morris, who's just got off track. It looks like Andy's dropped down to 7th place. That is not good news for him. If Sarge can hold on, in 1st place, this is massive points. But remember, he'll be starting at the back of the grid, wherever happens. So he needs to get a good start at the back of the grid. Inga Holmes trying to put the pressure on Damien. Oh, contact! Oh no! Jesus! 3 to bed! 3 to bed moments! Oh my god, that was contact galore! I thought Inga Holmes was... The way it looks at the moment, it looks like Inga Holmes trying to put the pressure on, but then he must have lost the breaking point, and because of that, there was being contact between himself and Damien Black for 11th. Again, Damien Black ahead of Inga Holmes. That is not good news. Whatever happens, he's already 3 points behind. So Inga Holmes. But again, that was the talking point between Christian and Inga Holmes. Whether that was going to be decided. Oh my god, who's that? Gareth Morris. Gareth Morris making the move to against Sampa. He does. He makes the move to Sam. Well, he doesn't now. He was just ahead of Sampa, but not enough. So here we go. Gareth Morris now put the pressure on. This is what I mean. The race 2 and 3 are always heated up. They're always heated up. Oh, Lee's got a penalty. Lee has got himself a penalty. He'll be under a lot of pressure, you know, to survive, depending on where Andy is. Andy's in 9th. Lee will have to get rid of that penalty as quickly as possible and need to stay ahead. He can't get ahead of Andy. So, situation at the moment. Oh, Inga Holmes has left. What's happened to Inga Holmes? That is not good news for Inga Holmes. He needs to get himself back into this race. And Sarge has lost 1st place to Memorexis. Sarge in 2nd place. Christian in 3rd. Frowdy in 4th. Sampa in 5th. Gareth Morris is in 6th. Popovich is in 7th. Andy in 8th. Lee in 9th. Damien in 10th. Baldwin in 11th. And Cam in 12th place. But I don't know what's going on. But those drivers, well, Inga Holmes, if he doesn't come back in the 3rd round, well, whatever happens, he's lost points. Either way, he has lost points this evening. And that will be catastrophic moments. He was in the lead before this round. He was in the lead by 4 points. He was in the lead by 4 points. That is not good news for Inga Holmes. At the moment, Memrexis in 1st place. He has a great race. Sarge in 2nd. He needs to stay in the top 2 if he wants to get some decent points, because at the moment Andy is in 7th place. Sarge, like I said, Sarge needs these points, and he will need to get close to him as quickly as possible, otherwise he's going to lose out to Christian. I know Christian's battling out for the title itself, so either way, it's still under a lot of pressure. So yeah, I mean, this has been a great race. Whatever happens, this has been one of the most not shocking races. Look at Christian. He's trying to flash at well, say flash. That doesn't sound right. He's trying to flash the lights on his car to say to Sarge, "Look, mate, I'm quicker than you. Come on!" Or try and be a little bit distracted as well to Sarge to try and get past him for 2nd place. But he will make the move. He's right close to him now. He's right close to him. He might have a chance to down the straight. We'll watch it from Christian's point of view as well. And they're coming up to the penultimate lap now. They're coming up to the penultimate lap, and it's and at this stage where you need to make the moves, this is where you need to be at your very, very best. And at the moment, you got Christian moves up to 2nd place. That's advantage points. So at the moment, Christian in 2nd place, 17 points if it stays like this. Well, actually 18, because he's got the fastest lap. He's got the fastest lap point. Oh, I don't know what happened to Popovich and Liam. Looks like they had a bit of contact by the looks of things. So Christian trying to do everything he can to put the pressure. Well, to put the pressure on 1st place. So 17 points. Sorry. Where's Damien Black? Damien Black is in 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points. So that's 9 points. The gap. That's 9 points, and then we're coming up to, yeah. So at the moment, if it stays like this, Christian will be 1 point behind Damien Black, coming up to the final round, or the final round for the final race for the championship. Because at the moment, Gareth Morris is way behind, and he needs, if he wanted to win the title, he had to get rid of, or try and get ahead of all these challengers. But to be fair, though, there's been races where Gareth Morris should have won, or been at, like last season. I don't know if it was a fluke or what, but he's driven a magnificent season, whatever happens. But this season, he's just, I don't know if it's the drivers that have gone quicker than before. I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but the way it looks at the moment is, yeah, it might be. I don't know. I don't know if people have just stepped up a gear in the GT Supercars series or with the wrong cars. I don't know. Sampa making a move to Gareth Morris, who drops himself down to 6th. No, Gareth Morris moves him back up to 5th. Did the old switcheroo itself. So will Sampa try and put the pressure on? I'm just trying to see if there's any other battles at the back of the grid. It doesn't look like there's much battles, but we'll watch this battle between Gareth Morris and Sampa. Memrexis could be winning his first race of the evening, and will be a fantastic opportunity for him to get some decent points. So whatever happens, if Memrexis finishes in first, which he looks like he will be definitely safe. So he'll definitely be safe whatever happens tonight. They come up to the final few corners. This is I always had that corner that just gone past, and just that awkward like right hand, left hand quick turns itself. it always struggles than ever before. Sampa under a lot of pressure. If Andy can get past Sampa by the straight, it would be a massive help. But well done to Memorexis, who challenged Sarge for the lead and put himself ahead in first place. Well done to him. He finished off as a winner for race 2 of round 8 of the GT Supercar Series, sponsored by Shell Roman Motorsports. Check him out. You got Frowny. Well done to him. Finishes up in 3rd. Sarge drops down to 4th. Gareth Morris is in 5th. Sampa finishes in 6th. Andy in 7th. Damien Black in 8th. Sarge. Baldwin is in 9th. Popovich will finish off in 10th place. Cam will finish off in 11th. With the fastest lap of Christian with a 138.215. But, yeah, the situation as it stands at the moment is just being hectic. Well, on to Memorexis, who's definitely safe in the GT Supercar Series this season, so he'll be there next season as well. So, fantastic stuff. Again, guys, I'll go through the standings, and then I'll do the quick calculation as quickly as possible for you guys as well. So, Memorexis, well done to him, finishes off as a winner of race 2 of the GT Supercar Series. Yeah, so Memorexis is in the lead in 1st. You got Christian in 2nd, Frowny in 3rd, Sarge in 4th, Gareth Morris is in 5th, Sampa is in 6th, Andy in 7th, Damien Black is in 8th, Baldwin is in 9th, Popovich is in 10th, Cam in 11th, Lee in 12th. Inca Holmes come off the... Well, I say come off. He left the session midway because there was a contact between himself and Christian. Will need to be checked by stewards. So I might not be able to confirm on now. I'll tell you the points, like the provisional points, but that'll be confirmed by the stewards to see what's going to happen between those two drivers, because there was some mad, crazy incidents in race 2. From what I saw, well, I say from where I saw it a couple of times, but again, that one is the biggest talking point of it all, and yeah, that will have to be checked. Let's just go through the standings quickly as well. So Botica had 21 because he had lead a lap. Christian will have 17. Frowny had 15, but again, as I said, he's already gone down. Sarge 13 points. Gareth Morris 11. Sampa had 10 points. Andy, who had 9. Andy had 9. Damien Black had 8. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. Baldwin had 7 points. Baldwin had 7 points. Popovich had 6. Cam had 5. Lee had 4. That's not good news for him. And Inca Holmes, I have to put a DNF because that will have to be checked by the stewards. But well done to Christian, who had the fastest lap of the race for 138.255. So here we go. This is what's happening at the moment. 280. 279. 251. And 239. Oh no, Christian. Did Christian? Let me go back to the Christian. I need to go double check again. Yeah, Christian had the fastest lap. Oh, sorry. I'll stand corrected. Kale says, great drive, Memorexes. Yeah, he had a great drive, to be fair. He had a fantastic drive. So, at the moment with the top half, now this is where it gets interesting, depending on stewards. This is provisional. So both Daniel Pais and Christian, they're both on 280 points. They're both equal points. Adam Morgan, if he does come back, he will still be on 269. Gareth Morris will not win the title, obviously, because of the 29 point gap, and you can only get 21 max. So Gareth Morris will not be, as I said, it was a big chance for him to get a title back, but very much doubt it now. So he will be out of the championship. Same with Sampa. I know Sampa, I put himself in there because I thought he might have a good chance because he had some good points as well. So Sampa had 239. So Baldwin 171. Botica did 172, 173. Andy White 151. Sarge 141, 144. Lee had 132. Right. So this is where it gets really interesting now. And I will try and do this as quickly as possible, as long as well, I'm hoping Sarge has mentioned the points to me. I haven't added oh no, I've added the one for Memorexes with the extra lap. So he will get that. But either way, guys, this is one of the closest ever title challenges, and also one of the closest ever relegation battles we have ever had in the GT Supercars series, sponsored by Cheryl Lawman. Round 8, race 3 will coming up soon. This is what's going to happen. So it is the championship between Daniel Pais and, so there's Daniel Pais there, so he'll be one to watch. And Christian, so whoever gets ahead of each other will be the title winner. But again, it all depends on what happens between between Damien and Christian. Those are the two drivers to watch out for. But again, with the stewarding, that will need to be checked by the Christian as well. If Adam Morgan comes back and gets ahead of Christian and also Daniel Pais, and with a massive gap by 11 points, so they need to, Adam Morgan needs to win the race and try and hope that Christian and also Daniel Pais finishes off in the bottom half of the race, which I can't see that happening. That was his only hope. The relegation battle will be confirmed. So this is what's going to happen. Lee has to win this race and hope Andy White does not get any points. If Andy gets points at any of those, Lee Fitzy will be down, because he's already 19 points. Yeah, he's already 19 points. So at the moment, Lee Fitzy is favoured to go down in the WTSC next season. And you got Sargent, who had, I don't know what happened to him in that last race where he was battling out for second place. He dropped himself down to 4th. So at the moment, Sargent with 144, Andy Wright with 151. So Sarge needs to get ahead of Andy by 7 points. Otherwise, Sarge will go down in the WTSC next season. So this is where it's going to be manic with promotion, like with the title as well as the relegation itself. It looks like it's favourite for Lee Fitzy to go down, because he needs to win this race and hope Andy White, aka Big Ian 86, will be not getting any points. If he does get a point, So I was just waiting to see. So yeah, I'm just trying to find out what's. So try and find out what's going to happen. So this is the final race of the evening, the final race of the season as well. The GT Supercars series, sponsored by Shell Lawman Motorsports. So I wish Damien Black and Christian all the very best of luck. But again, a big talking point in race 2. Big talking point in race 2. Oh, who's just joined? I don't know who that is. Someone's just joined in and wants to join the last race of the evening. But they can't because they'll be kicked out in a moment or two. I think we might have to. This is VBR. So, I'm hoping I won't see any issues galore, but Cam will start off in first place. You've got Popovich in second, Damien Black in third, Andy in fourth, Sampo in fifth, Garamo 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in the air. Oh, restart, guys. There'll be a restart. Right. I was going to say, oh, can't get off. There we go. Here we go. So someone's just joined in out of nowhere. I thought the room was locked. So damn you VBR. Damn you VBR for ruining that start. But I know he's just joined last minute. But the guys will be going themselves back into that racing itself. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry for the pause because I was just wondering what's going on. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a shame if Adam Morgan does not come back. It would be a real shame because he's starting off as the leader ahead of Daniel Pais and Christian Swire, aka Scrap Drifter, who are both equal points with 280 points. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's provisional points. Adam Morgan with third with 269. Either way, if Gareth Morris gets 14 points or more, he will finish off in third place. But at the moment, he will be in fourth. But again, the drivers' champion from last season is under a lot. He was under a lot of pressure from the start, and I don't know whether it was the car or what. But I'm hoping that's not going to cause too much havoc. But it did, because he has lost out the title. He will not win it because of the point difference that he had between himself and Christian and Daniel Pais. I wish them two all the very best of luck. And also for the relegation zone, you got Fitzy will go down unless he wins the race, and hope that Andy does not score any points, which is very much doubtful the way it looks at the moment. The finishing position, isn't it? Roll its start. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And looks like we're about to start. I thought this was race 3, but Cam losing out to third. Oh, bit of contact between himself and Baldwin. But Damien. Oh no! What's happened to Andy? Andy's gone off. Andy has gone off. So Sarge trying to put the pressure on. He's under a lot of pressure. He needs to get ahead of Lee by, by 7 points at least. Cam's dropped down because he's got a penalty. Christian goes himself ahead into 5th. Frowny in 6th. Frowny in 6th place. Sampa in 3rd at the moment. Frowny goes some side with Christian. You've got to be careful. Memerexis. Oh my god. Memerexis trying to make the move on the inside, but caught on Christian. So, as things stand at the moment, Popovic is in 1st place. Damien is in 2nd. Christian, where is he? Christian's in 6th. This is not good news for Christian. He needs to make this move done. And he has. He goes back to 5th. He needs to make these moves. Oh no! Contact! There's contact at the final corner. I don't know if that was contact between himself and Frowny. But Frowny, Frowny's slowing right down. That is also controversial now, because you got Lee is in 5th. Memorex is in 6th place at the moment. Lee, if Lee can get ahead, this will be a massive achievement. At the moment, Damon Black will be the winner of the GT Supercars Series, sponsored by Shell Lawman. The way it looks at the moment, but Lee. Where's Andy? Andy's in 10th. So at the moment, Lee will go down. Lee will go down. And also Sarge will go down. The way it looks at the moment, he will not be in the GT Supercar Series next season. But Lee is trying. He's not giving up a fight. And go on, my son. Go on. You want to win. You want to try and survive in the GT Supercar Series. Go for it. Go for it. He needs to try and catch up to the top 4 though, but he needs to get a good opportunity. But he's under a lot of pressure from Memerexis. He's under a lot of pressure from Memerexis. So this has been controversial, so we say. Controversial moments in race 3, the final race of the evening. And the final race of the season, shall we say, of the GT Supercar Series, sponsored by Shell Lawman Motorsports. Check him out, guys. Please check him out. At the moment, Popovic will be in 1st place. Damien will be the Drivers' Championship winner. The GT Supercar Series. He'll be a champion if he holds on for 2nd. Where's Sampa? Sampa in 3rd. Baldwin is in 4th. Lee's in 5th, but he's under a lot of pressure from Memerexis. He can't afford to lose any positions now, because they're on lap 3. He's trying to place his car on the inside. If he can, that'll be fantastic. But he's holding on. He's holding on for dear life now. So Lee trying to put the pressure on massively. But Memerexis doing a stellar of a job. Had a great round actually. He's had a great round. He's had an okay run actually. He's had that win last race, but then. But he had I think it was in the bottom half, I can't remember. But either way, he's putting the pressure on Lee, who cannot afford to lose out massively. So Sarge is in 8th, Christian is in 12th, against Frowny who's in 11th. So Frowny will go down automatically anyway, because he cannot catch up. Andy's in 10th. All Andy has to do is just hold on with those points. But actually, where Andy is in 10th. Andy is in 10th. Andy is in 10th. Gareth Morris is in 9th. Sarge is in 8th. Yeah, so at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Sarge has already gained 2 points. He needs to get another 5 points from somewhere. He needs to get a couple of positions ahead of him as quickly as possible. Otherwise, that is it. He'll be gone. He'll be gone down. Lee will go down. But he ain't giving up the fight. Popovic going for the inside against Damien. Damien holding on for 1st. Damien will hold on in 1st. Oh my god, this is mad. This is absolutely mad for the race itself. But yeah, Damien trying to hold on for first. Popovic is in second. You got Sampa again in the top three. Sampa trying to put the pressure on Popovic. Popovic is struggling like mad. They're going to that awkward corner. They need to brake heavily. Sampa trying to make the move on the inside. But Popovic got the inside line on the next corner and he holds on. He holds on for dear life. This is mad. Absolutely mad racing. You got Popovic having a good battle with Sampa. They come up to the final corner now, trying to put the pressure on. And they're already over the halfway marker just as soon as they pass this lap. But Sampa trying to get that slipstream as much as possible. Lee having a good race. It's a shame if it stays like this. It's a shame because Lee will be out of the title itself. Oh, sorry, out of the GT Supercars. So it's getting title hopes. I was hoping for a close battle between Damien and Christian, but there was contact as well from yourself and Frowny, who's already got relegated in the WTC automatically as well. But great battle for second, third and fourth, the way it looks at the moment, because Popovic, Sampa and Baldwin are all having a great battle. So this is mad. So yeah, still, it's still points galore. Whatever happens tonight, there's still points galore. But I was hoping there would be a few shocks this evening. I thought there was going to be a few shocks of the GT Supercars with the positions itself. But the way it looks at the moment is Christian, who was tied on points with Damien Black, coming up to this final race, will not. Well, he's all the way at the back of the standings itself. Well, all the back of the grid itself. But now they are under a lot of pressure, and hopefully there'll be a few more shocks galore as well. If you like what you've seen so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the Eldar Sim Racing YouTube channel for all the live racing itself. And Popovic will try and keep on the inside line. Will Sampa go and make the move to second? He's trying to push. Pardon me. He's trying to push. But Popovic will have the inside line. He's got the inside line. Sampa. Oh, bit of contact. And because of the contact between Popovic and Sampa had to go wide. And because of that, Baldwin got himself ahead into third. But there was a bit of mistake from Popovic and Sampa's point of view. Sampa caught on Popovic. Well, no, sorry. Popovic caught Sampa, which forced him wide. And when Sampa tried to get himself back into the racing line, he just caught a bit of contact between himself and Baldwin. But Sampa had nothing else to do. He could not do anything about it. But now Lee in fifth wants to try and catch up to these guys. He's having a good race. It's a shame that this could be his final outing on the GT Supercar Series this season. The way it looks at the moment, it looks like, well, Sarge needs to get ahead of Andy, but he's in 10th place. Andy is in 10th. Sarge needs to step up a gear if he wants to survive, but it looks like he cannot survive. Looks like he will, but so here we go. Can Baldwin now make the move onto Popovic, or will that not be the case as well? But I think whatever happens tonight, I think Damien Black, aka Daniel Pais, has played the strategic game perfectly for from race 2 to 3 to get that advantage of getting to like the top 6 to start with on the reverse grid. Baldwin loses out to third to Sampa, so Baldwin loses out, but Lee's catching up. Lee's catching up with this battle for They're on the penultimate lap. They're on the penultimate lap itself. So at the moment, the way it looks, I'm just saying this as it goes, Damien Black will be the Drivers' Championship winner of the GT Supercar Series this season. The way it looks at the moment, Lee, come on! You really want to survive? You've got to make these moves as quickly as possible, otherwise Damien's already pulling away. So either way, it's a shame for Lee, because is he making a move? Well, he had a quick glance to make the move, but he cannot do it at all. He cannot make that move done as well. So Lee in 5th would be closing the gap to Sarge, but not enough points. But either way, Lee will go down with Sarge in the GT Supercar Series. It was all because of Andy. We'll blame on Andy. Oh, nah, I'm kidding. It was all depending on where Andy was going to be finishing. Because Sarge needs to get the points and needs to get at least 7 points ahead. Maybe 8 would have been absolutely fantastic. But either way, they're going to the final lap. The final lap of this frantic season, frantic ending, shall we say, of the GT Supercar Series, sponsored by Shell Lawman Motorsports. So Lee! Oh, he's trying to move on the inside. Oh, go on! Oh no! What's happened to him? Did he cut the corner, or did he cut... I don't know whether he cut the corner or what, but he went from 5th to 3rd and he dropped down back to 5th. So I don't know what happened. So Lee had a great opportunity to finish in a podium. He has to work himself again. But Damien Black, I think he's played the chess game, and I think he played the last move. He's like, checkmate, because the force will be with him. The way it looks at the moment, he finished off in, well, at the moment in 1st. Popovich in 2nd, who had a great race, don't get me wrong. Sampa in 3rd, Baldwin in 4th. You got Lee in 5th. Baldwin trying to make the move. He's trying to make the move, but cannot do it this year. Remember, Rex is having a good race as well. Could be closing the gap to Lee. So, yeah, so under a lot of pressure. Where's Damien now? Damien cut to the final corner now. Can I just say, I know this is professional, and whatever happens tonight, congratulations to Damien Black. Not only he's just won the race this evening, but that has sealed him to win the GT Supercar Series. Well, congratulations, champion. Absolute fantastic drive. Popovich in 2nd place. Well done to him. Sampa in 3rd. Baldwin, well done to him. Finishes off in 4th. Lee in 5th. Memorex is in 6th. Sarge in 7th. Sarge in 7th place. Cam in 8th. Gareth Morris is in 9th. Where's Andy? Andy will survive in 10th. Christian in 11th. And Frowny will drop down to 12th place. With the fastest lap to be done by Sampa, I believe it was. Well done to Damien Black, aka Daniel Peace. Not only he's won the race, he is now the GT Supercar Series champion, taking over from Gareth Morris. What a stir of a drive from him, and I bet he's absolute drunk as well. Do not drink and drive, guys. Do not drink and drive ever. So save the replay, just to make sure. But again, this is provisional because of the incidents that we have seen. But whatever happens tonight, I will say it on stream just to make sure it is confirmed. Damien Black is the winner and also the champion of the GT Supercar Series. Well done to him. Fantastic drive from him. Popovich finished off in 2nd. Sampa in 3rd. Baldwin in 4th. Lee in 5th. Memorex is 6th. Sarge in 7th. You got Cam in 8th. Gareth Morris 9th. Andy in 10th. Christian 11th and Frowny in 12th. So, the way it looks at the moment, so Damien Black, so he had 20 points. Popovich wasn't on there. Sampa 15. So 4th was Baldwin. Oh no, Sampa had 16. Sorry, he had the fastest lap. Baldwin 13, Lee 11. That was his best race of the evening. Alexis, 10 points. I think Damien had 21 because of the leader lap as well. 9. No, Botica was 9. Sarge in 8 points. Cam 7th. Cam 7th. Gareth Morris 6. Andy 5. Christian 4 points. And finally 3. So, the way it looks at the moment is 301 for Daniel Pais. Well done to him, congratulations to him. 284 was Christian Swire. Gareth Morris 257. 49. 269. So Baldwin had 184. 183. Andy's 156. Sergeant 152. Lee 143. So, Sam had the fastest lap. Well done to him. 138.033. Congratulations to him. So here we go, guys. I know the majority of the drivers are all shooting off and ready to go. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's watched the streams. Just a recap, I believe there was a mistake from race 3, as in like normally in race 3 there's a rolling start, but I think Sarge just realised just after when we started everyone was just all set ready to go. So he just okay, so it's just trying to sort out what's going to happen, but the way it looks at the moment is probably the result will stand the way it looks because everyone's going. But yeah, it's all good stuff. Trying to get that sorted. So the points as it is, Daniel Pais, correct me if I'm wrong, this is provisional. 301, he is the champion. Christian Swire, after that incident at race 3, he had the same points as Daniel Pais. He has 284. You got Adam Morgan, who did not race in race 2 or 3, so unfortunately he's still stuck on 269. Gareth Morris, the champion from last season, is in 4th with 257, and Sampa 255. Good race and good round for Sampa actually. But the relegation zone. This is what's happened, and I'm sorry to say this to two drivers who have known them for a long time in the GT Supercar series, and they're under a lot of pressure this season. So Baldwin finishes off as survival with 184. I think it was after the first round he was alright. Botica is in, I think it was, he had 11th with 183. Andy White, who was the one that causes all this the unbelievable situations with the relegation zone between himself and Lee Fitzy and also Sarge. So Andy White 156, Sargent 152. Lee Fitzy 143, So Sergeant Fitzy will join Dean with the WTSC next season, unfortunately. So those guys will be dropping themselves down, and I don't know who got the top 3 from the WTSC, but whatever happens, I'd like to see them do well in the GT Supercar Series next season. But can I just say, like I said, the 2 main talking points this evening is from race 2 between Christian and Inca Holmes, the 2 drivers who were battling out with the championship at stake, and also there was an incident between Frowney and Inca Holmes, which those 2 will need to look at as well. But again, the points that I'm saying to you guys will be provisional for now, but if it is confirmed on the stream, I wish you know, like I said, Damien Black, fantastic drive and fantastic season for him. Not only that, he's stepped up a gear from one of those drivers. He was the silent assassin, took over from Sarge last season. He is really the silent assassin, and also won. And he played the chess game, and he played it really well from race 2 to 3, because he had to be ahead of the positions that where everyone was, especially with Christian, and also with, well, we'll say with Adam Morgan if he was still there. But either way, guys, it was without doubt a still have a drive and still have a season from him. So I wish, like I said, for me personally, I'd like to thank everyone that's contributed to the GT Supercar Series, and it's been an absolute blast. Yes, there's been incidents galore, and we always try and sort them out as quickly and as best as we can, but I'm hoping that the issues that we are seeing tonight will get sorted for you guys. But for now, the way it looks at the moment is welcome to Daniel Pais, aka Damien Black. He's without doubt wants to have a drive. It's unlucky to Christian, who loses out to the title to Damien Black. And commiserations to Sarge and Lee Fitzy, who are both getting relegated down to the WTSC next season, with Dean, who already got relegated a few weeks ago. Thank you so much, guys. I was your host with the most, Malk. I hope you have enjoyed the streams, and it's been an absolute blast this season, and the fantastic stuff has always been. Cheers for that, guys. I'll see you all hopefully next season. But for now, there'll be, I believe, there'll normally be a 2-week break. We'll find out from that. But normally there is a 2-week break. But cheers for that, guys. I'm going to shoot off, and I hope you all have a great break, and we'll see who will try and win the GT Supercar Series in a brand new season in a few weeks' time, as far as I know anyway. So, cheers for that, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.